this song?
You see, my mom, she brought me up in church, and this is one song that she always, I can see her now just as good as 1, 2, 3 walking up down the aisle in the church and singing this song that I'm gonna sing it. So I'm gonna do it a little slower. Something that I may not know. There's a place that I cannot go, but I am sure of this one thing. God is real. Well, I grew up in Virginia, Halifax County, Virginia. That's where I grew up at. And my parents, they was sharecroppers. No, I'm sorry, Vernon Hill, Virginia. That's what it was, not Halifax, Virginia. It's pretty close there.
Okay.
And they just, sharecropping. They just grow corn, oats, wheat, alfalfa, and that's vegetable, cabbage, corn, tomatoes, and stuff like that, And so that's where I was born, on a farm, and it was 14 of us.
14 kids?
14 of us, seven boys and 7 girls, which I'm the last Pete the niche. I'm the baby.
You're the youngest, yeah. Okay. You have a brother that plays harmonica.
Yeah, my older brother, he plays harmonica, and he's a great gospel singer. He don't, like the blues, because with my mom, she had a big church down south. And you couldn't play the blues in the house. If I wanted to play the blues or something, I had to go behind the hen house or something like that back in those days and everything. So it was unforbidden. None of us, we could sing all the Christian spirituals that you wanted. That's okay. God is real, oh yeah, watch, and made me whole. His love for me, and His light is pure gold. God is real, for I can feel Him in my soul.
Now the guitar, your first guitar.
Yeah,
So you made your first guitar?
I played my first guitar. Yeah,
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I made it and bought some strings, and I made all the neck and all that out of oak wood, but it was so heavy. And bored holes in it, they got these drill just to use turn around old. See, back in those days, people you could do anything, carpenter, they could do that. So I learned how to do that because my dad, he worked in the sawmill. He was cutting sawmill. He can make all kind of anything you want, So
Farmers can do anything.
Yeah, they can.
They have to know how to fix it.
They got to know how. And if they ever taught you how to do something, you did it exactly like they taught you. You know what I mean? You couldn't half step it. Even if it was planting the fence, it had to be straight. And they'd stand at one end and look at it. If that pole won't stay, they would go ahead and make you change it. See, that's just the way it was. Back in the old days, everybody played the Tell me, baby, honey, what's wrong with you? Tell me, baby.
So then, age 13?
That's when I went and got my first acoustic guitar. I went down to Sears and Roebuck downtown in Halifax, and I bought this acoustic guitar. That was a lot of money at that time. I paid $4.95 for it and everything. And then I used to go to churches playing. Oh my God, I used to play with every spiritual group that was. And I come straight home to you. Work all day. When I was
19 years old, you decided to go to Harlem.
Well, I'll tell you, I was working on the farm there and everything. My mom had passed and gone. My father, he was gone. They all passed, and my father passed. My mom, she lived 9 months after my daddy was going. So I went and lived with these white people down south, which was very good to me. Very, very good to me. They took me in. I'm glad they did. They fed me and everything. And they took me in. So I was living in this shack, and I said, but Ernie, you got to do better than this, you know what I mean? By yourself, living by yourself. Brothers and sisters, they had their own family, you know what I mean? And I had to make a living. So I went and lived with homie Ferguson and Dan Salt and everything. They was very good to me. So a few years after I was there, I got to leave here. And I was playing my guitar every night. Every night, I was, that's all the company I had in the shack. So I saved up $9.50. And I bought me a one-way bus ticket. I don't know why I didn't stay longer and save more money. Then I couldn't go back because that's all the money I had. Getting kind of late in the evening, and the sun going down. Getting kind of late in the evening, and the sun going down. I've been looking for my baby, she cannot be found. And so I just go to the Apollo Theater and play there, and I met everybody there. James Brown, I met every musician it was.
Mm-hmm. And you had to
blues.
be good. You had to be good when you got on stage.
You had to be good if you went there. It was a Apollo Theater. Amateur night was on Thursday night. If you was not good, oh there, you was gone. You just was going. And so I got hooked up with on a little band called the Magnificent Six. And we played all along Long Island neighborhood way. And so Otis Redding came through there, and I played sitting with him. Matter of fact, I went to Philadelphia and played with Otis Redding. And at that time, you see, they had a thing going. If some musician couldn't do it, was sick or something, they had a backup plan.
Studio musicians.
Yeah.
You have to play it exactly as the music is written.
Exactly. Yeah. You had to do that. If you couldn't do that, they didn't want you. And so from that, it's led from one thing into another. From one thing into another. And so at one point, I had played so much, and I just wanted to quit. I said, I'm not going to do this no more. But some tell you to keep going. I came through Albany. See, I didn't know nothing but Albany.
Okay.
I came through Albany playing with the Ohio players, and we played up in Toronto.
In the 60s, early 60s?
Early 60s, in Montreal.
Okay.
Yeah, I went there. So on the way back, we stopped in Albany. And I said, oh my God, this is a nice place to be. You know what I mean? So I looked around the city. I stayed in, got in a little hotel room. I had a few dollars in, and looked around and everything. I mean, I went back to New York City and packed up everything I had and came got me a little place here, 56 Spring Street, my first apartment I ever had when I left there. And I said I had a band down there then in New York City, which I toured a lot too. And I told the guys that I was going to Albany. And so they didn't want me to leave the band, but the next week, couple of weeks, they came too to Albany.
How y'all doing? How you feeling? I'm glad to be here. I am so proud to be here. Yes. You know, then at my age, I'm most happy to be anywhere. But right now, I am so happy to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Give yourself a nice round of applause. Give yourself a nice round of applause for looking so beautiful. God bless you. Look here.
Kids growing up down south, and we didn't have, with my brother and sister, we didn't have no guitar music and stuff like that. We had a radio, the little battery radio, that they would let you play it because they had to buy a battery because the money was scarce then. And so we all used to get together. Now I learned this from my brother and sister called a ham bone. Now, this year I'm gonna try to do it a little bit right here. If I ain't forgot, it goes like that. Ham bone, where you been? Round the world and back again. Ham bone, have you heard? Mama gonna making some jogging bread. Ham bone. Ham bone. Yeah, this will be getting soft. Then you call this the horse trot. ham bone.
All right. That's great. All right.
They ain't as young as I used to.
Sound pretty good.
Thank
Oh,
you.